there, thanks for joining me for day 14 of the Illustrated Faith Gratitude Documented Challenge. Today, our prompt is grace, and then our verse is from Nehemiah 9:17, and the verse says, "They refused to listen and failed to remember the miracles you performed among them. They became stiff-necked and in their rebellion appointed a leader in order to return to their slavery. But you are a forgiving God, gracious and compassionate, slow to anger, and abounding in love. Therefore, you did not desert them." It's pretty awesome. So our journaling prompts today are gracious and merciful, God, and forgiveness. And this is a free Wordfetti over on the Illustrated Faith Print and Pray shop. I'll put a link to that down in the description box. And then my idea today is I really like this tag, but it's kind of bulky. So I'm going to kind of make my own thing on my page, but kind of using this idea. So I've got out my little stamp set, and this is from the Devotional, and I'll put a link to that down in the description box. And of course, I'm going to use my prompt that's also available over the Print and Pray shop, and I'll put a link to that down in the description box. And then I pulled a few of these Euphoria pieces from the Bible journaling kit that I plan on using. So that is my sort of plan for today. So let's go ahead and let's outline our word first. So I'm planning on stamping the thankful in blue. So let's go ahead and do blue words or blue outlining here for my verse. And this pen, oh, I should tell you that, is 156 cobalt green. Okay, then let's go ahead and do, I'm going to put this right here. I don't want to cover up my word, so I'm going to put this up. Even though if I did cover it up a little bit, this is see-through once I peel it off, so you'll be able to see through the wording. So I might drop it down here a little bit. But I want to put my thankful up here. So let's stamp that first, because that's going to take up some space. Move my junk here a little bit. All right, so I'm going to use the blue from this Illustrated Faith. It was an older devotional kit. They used to come with the stamp pads, and this was in one of those. Let's do thankful right here. And I'm going to go ahead and press it from the back because my Bible's got a bunch of tabs at the top now, and it's kind of hard for it to lay flat. So if I put that down like so, and do I want to stamp it again? Let's stamp it one more time. And then I'll just give it a little mush from the back. That looks good. And let's put the lid on the cover of my ink pad, otherwise I'll probably wipe my arm in that. You girls would probably never do that, right? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and dry this real quick because this ink doesn't dry all the way, and I want to make sure that it doesn't smear anywhere. So I'll just blast it real quick. And then let's do, I'm going to trace around this. Did a little bit better on my F today. That's one thing about outlining is I can outline around that little F, and even if I didn't stamp it perfect, you can still tell what it is. And let's do this. And I printed this on some clear sticker paper. If I can get it off. And I think this one I reduced like half, so it's only half the size that it was to begin with. So even though I covered up some of my verse right here, you can see through the sticker paper. And then I'm going to do the words. I found these alphabets over at the By the Well for God over on Etsy. And I'll put a link to these down in the description box if you want to pick them up, because this is a really good alphabet set. And they have a great devotional too. If you haven't been over there to check that out, make sure to go over there and check out their devotional, because they have a really cute one. Okay, so I wanted to say, what do I do with that little tag? Let's see. I wanted to say, today I'm thankful. So let's find some words. And I'm going to stamp this with some black archival ink. And I'm going to go ahead and just rub my finger on it because I need to, I've never used these, so I need to dirty it up. And actually, I better probably bring my piece of paper over here to stamp it on first. So we'll stamp it a couple of times on the piece of paper to dirty it up. And then we're going to bring it over here and we're going to go as far over as I can go. Like that. And then I want to switch to these smaller letters. Because I want to fit it all in. I love this verse. I was feeling kind of not good today, I guess we'll call it. And so I came up to do my Bible journaling today and read this verse, and it just made me feel so much better. Because I don't know about you girls, but some days you just wake up and I'm like, at least me, I'm like, why am I getting out of bed? Or things just aren't going the way I had planned, or, you know, you just have thoughts that aren't so great about yourself or others or whatever. Today was one of those days where I'm like, oh, goody, it's another day. And so when I read this verse, it just made me feel so much better that God's there no matter what. So that made me feel a whole heck of a lot better. That even though some days I can be a stinker, He's still going to be there for me, no matter what. Even though I don't deserve it. So today, when I was doing my planning for my page, I decided that I definitely wanted to leave some room to write. So I wanted to do, I know most of the pages I've wrote a little bit of something, but today I wanted to leave enough room to do some journaling. So today, that's why we decided not to do any painting in there and leave plenty of room in the side for me to do some journaling in there in my Bible, or maybe a prayer. I haven't really decided yet. I'll decide that after I'm finished, but I know I wanted to leave space for that. I should have maybe made this, the gray sword a little bit darker. I should have maybe added some color to that in before I printed it out, but that's okay. I don't know. I have a pink pen. Maybe I'll try going over it with my pink pen. Maybe darken it up just a little bit. I think I did that on a previous day where I added a little bit of ink to one of the words I didn't think were very dark. So let me grab my pink pen and we'll see if we can do that. Let's go right over the top. Maybe we can add a little bit of ink. Yeah, that's not going to work. Oh well, we'll just leave it like that. It'll be all right. Or maybe if I let it dry. Maybe if I go in one swoop. Let's try it again. So maybe if I go... Not that I've completely messed up my word. Okay, so going over the top of your sticker paper is not a good idea. Okay, let's let that dry a minute and then I can go back over it maybe with it again. We'll try that. Okay, what do I do with all my other stuff I had out? Oh, here it is. So, let's see here. So I want to use my Wordfetti, so let me get that cut up. And I want to put these over on the side with my tab. I'm going to put this over here. And I want to put this down here maybe, like this. And then I got this little leaf. I'm thinking I'm going to put that right in here. So let's add some glue to that. go ahead and take these paper clips off. I don't think I'll need those anymore. It was my page after I put my gesso on. It was curling up. Oh, I forgot to mention that. I did gesso my page before I started so that in case when I write on the page, it won't go through to the back. Even though I knew I wasn't going to do any painting today, I still gessoed it so that I wouldn't have to worry about the journaling and stuff going through to the other side. I thought this word definitely goes with how I feel today. I feel blessed that God loves me and gives me grace every day. Okay, this I'm going to put down some washi tape, and then I'm going to attach the little tab. And this will help reinforce the side of the page a little bit. I think I'll do some of this I'll do some of this brown too. And we'll stick this one up. And let's see if we can write over my words here again. Maybe. That's not working out very well. I don't think I have a darker pink pen. And I know that sticker paper is definitely not going to come off. Okay, that's just making it worse. Let's see. I might have to get some paint out for that. Let me think about it a minute. I made a mess. I'm pretty sure that the water paint won't stick on there. Let me see. What have I got? I've got this acrylic paint. Maybe I could try that. Let's see. Do I have a paintbrush in here that will work for that? How about this one? And I'm just going to squirt some onto the back of this little the peel off from my sticker that I messed up. I don't know if this paintbrush is going to work. Let me try. That was kind of flat. Let's try this one. We'll fix it. That's what I get for trying to draw over the top of it. So, just so you know, do not try to color over the top of your sticker. Okay, let me give that a quick heat with my tool. And I think I'm going to give it just a second coat. We'll try it. And I need to put like a little thicker coat on here. Not wipe it up so much. Okay, I'm going to leave that alone before I make it worse. So that looks not too bad. It's not what I wanted, but it's okay. So now I want to definitely stick these on here. So we've got God, he's gracious and merciful, and he's has forgiveness. Let's put these over here. And let me get a paper towel here and dab. I better dry this word real quick. I'm afraid I'm going to stick my hand in it. And then I got a little bit of glue. Got crazy with my glue, so let me wipe that off just a little bit. And then I'm going to take my pen and go around the outside. Oh, here's my pen. Got a little glue seeped out right there, so I didn't want to write. It's just being persnickety. So there is day 14. I'm going to add my journaling right in here and call it good. I hope you had fun doing some Bible journaling today, and I hope you're keeping up with the challenge too. I'd love to see your pages if you are. Otherwise, I hope to see you again tomorrow for day 15. Have a great day. Bye-bye.